I know is tire blow out, you know, and that's all I can say. No, we don't have another ambulance coming. I can't discuss patient issue. Patient issue is totally off them. I cannot say whether or not he knows. But back at the hospital, they know. I call them, tell them my situation, and they're trying to help me to the best of their ability. That's all I could say. All I know is we got a situation on hand here, and hopefully it'll be dealt with soon.
Soon for these paramedics turned out to be hours later. The dialysis patient during transport to the Myrtle Rigby Health Complex from Leawood Palms this evening was stranded in the immobile ambulance for more than 2 hours. All of this because of a blown back tire. Though the paramedics did not allow our cameras to shoot inside the ambulance or even get too close, News 4 cited 2 persons inside, a female and an assistant paramedic. While on the scene, we even overheard one paramedic telling the other that the patient was hungry due to the long wait. To remedy the situation, a backup ambulance wasn't an option. An EMS officer was to bring a tire from downtown to Leeward to fix it. During that time, News 4 can reliably expose that paramedics had 2 emergency calls pending, one in Blue Hills and another at the police station downtown, along with 3 transport calls. Transport calls are classed as routine dispatch calls, consisting of elderly patients, bedridden or in a wheelchair in need of transport to the hospital for medical attention. Those calls were put on delay since the only one working was stuck on the Grace Bay Road. The ambulance in question was the only one of 4 now operational, and that ambulance was just donated to the hospital by the Church of Christ early last month. The remaining 3 emergency response vehicles have been sitting in the engineering mechanic shop downtown awaiting parts, some being there for years, and even when they were operational, they were constantly malfunctioning because they were too old, 70s and 80s models, hardly serviced. On an average shift, paramedics receive 5 to 6 calls a day, and with just 1 ambulance, it's a complete hassle when the calls are back-to-back. The complex was put to the test earlier this month during the tragic capsized sloop where hundreds of Haitian nationals had to be transported back and forth from the freight dock to the hospital. Community members had to use their personal vehicles to assist in the tragedy. In October of 2008, the government hospital was even forced to rent the ambulance belonging to a private hospital, Menzies Private Practice, since they had none operational. And in one instance, paramedics were even forced to utilize a mini Japanese ambulance. Chief Medical Officer at the complex, Dr. Rufus Ewing, had no comment on the incident. For WIV4 News, I'm Nakira John.